Welcome to Florida. Whether you are visiting, planning on visiting, or you live here, here are some tips that you should know about the Sunshine State. In 2018, the state of Florida had 126 million visitors. Thankfully, all of them didn't come at the same time. Otherwise, we would have 6 tourists to every 1 resident of the state of Florida. But as you can see, we are here in Key West, but not Key West, Florida necessarily. We are in Key West SeaWorld, where we're going to take you on a tour today, one of Orlando's attractions, and talk a little bit about the state of Florida and things you should know when you visit here. One thing you should know about Florida is that we have 239 days of sunshine every year. And so it should come as no surprise that the first commercially produced sunscreen was created in Florida. In fact, it was created in Miami Beach by pharmacist Benjamin Green in the 1940s. Don't forget to use your sunscreen. I'm here at Shamu Stadium where the Big Five are located. The Big Five, what you ask? Well, the Big Five killer whales. So, just like SeaWorld has the Big Five, Florida has 5 big theme parks. Disney, Universal Studios, SeaWorld Orlando, of course, Legoland, and Busch Gardens. So be sure to visit them all while you're visiting the state of Florida.
I said stick, not little wand. Who do you think you are, a princess, and I'm your fairy godmother doing that bibbidi-boppity stuff? Making dreams come true? Not here, I am security!
Florida is home to octopuses. Florida is home to the West Indian manatee. There are currently 6,000 that lived off the coast of Florida due to habitat destruction and collision with boats and ships. The numbers had decreased, and the manatee had been placed on the endangered list as of March 2017. They are no longer on the endangered list, simply on the threatened list. Florida is home to the American alligator. There are 1.25 million alligators that live in Florida. This apex predator eats reptiles, mammals, all kinds of things, birds, whatever it can get its hands on, fish, and not that you can see them very well, but they're back there, some little ones. They're about 2 feet long. The average adult male, mature, can reach up to 11 feet 2 inches, I believe it is, and weigh about 800 pounds, while the average female will weigh about 200 pounds and only be about 8 feet 6 inches long. Something to be aware of is that if you are near an alligator, you want to stay away from it. Stay at least 50 feet away from alligators that you see in Florida. Look at this. It's a sea turtle. He doesn't want to have an interview. Shucks. The coast of Florida is home to 7 types of sharks, and while sharks do live here, it's unlikely that you will see one or be affected by one. Now, in 2018, there were 16 unprovoked shark attacks, but to be honest, you're more likely to be struck by lightning than bit by a shark. So let's go see some sharks.
Due to severe weather, oh boy, Lego is temporarily closed. Once again, due to... Oh wow. If you don't like the weather in Orlando, just wait a few seconds. Lego is now open.
Florida is known for its varied and unpredictable weather. In fact, we have some severe thunderstorms. So we're the Sunshine State, but we're also the severe weather state. So whether you are in your backyard, at the beach, or at a theme park, if you hear thunder, lightning is in the area and you want to go inside, find a safe spot, and not be outside. It's just, you don't want to take a chance of being hit by lightning, not while you're on vacation in the state of Florida. Currently hiding out in a quiet spot at SeaWorld Orlando, but behind me you can see a lot of people walking around, and just like here at SeaWorld, there is a lot of traffic on the roads in Florida because we have 1,500 miles of interstate, and those are on just 4 interstates: I-4, I-10, I-75, and I-95, not to mention the 9 auxiliary interstates that we have that run across the state of Florida. And something you need to know, if you're visiting the Orlando area, the Tampa area, Jacksonville, any of the metro type areas, that there are toll roads, unfortunately. And so you need to be prepared for that. If you have a E-Pass, SunPass, something like that, you'll be fine, no problems. If not, you need to be prepared once you see the toll road signs to, you're gonna get on, go for it. And if you do get on, make sure you move over as far to the right as soon as you see the toll booth is approaching, so that you're not in the way of people with SunPass who want to just keep going and you get in the way. So just be aware of that. Also, another thing you need to be aware of in the state of Florida is that if there is an emergency vehicle on the shoulder, wherever they're at, you are required by law to move over 1 lane if you're able to. And if you're not able to move over that 1 lane, then you need to make sure you reduce your speed by 20 miles an hour. So if you're in a 70 miles an hour zone on the interstate, drop your speed to 50, obviously. 45 down to 25. So it's just to keep everyone safe. There's already been an accident or a speeding ticket incident, so just help everybody out by moving on over.
Recalculating.
Behind me is the main shopping area here at SeaWorld Orlando. And in case you didn't know, Florida is known for its outlet malls. We have lots and lots of outlet malls all over the place. Daytona Beach, Vieira, all over the place. So if you're coming to Florida for shopping, we have shopping. So be prepared, go shop. Hopefully you've enjoyed this tour around SeaWorld as we learned a little bit about the state of Florida. So there's a lot of cool things to see and do here in Florida, so I hope you'll visit and stay hydrated, have fun, and enjoy Florida. If you've liked this video, like and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram at Travel Adventures with Amy. And I'll see you next time on the next Travel Adventures video.
We hope you enjoyed One Ocean. Be sure to follow us at SeaWorld Orlando on Facebook and Instagram. Post your favorite memories.